So, guys, I want to talk about AEW, and I want to talk about Josh Alexander and also Nyla Rose. I'll do a separate video about Nyla Rose, but Josh Alexander, to me, is being very underutilized in the company. And the reason why I say this was that, remember, this guy was the TNA champion for over a year, and also he had a lot of really epic matches. And one of the reasons why, after the Dixie Carter era, TNA has been in a huge slump, really. And one of the people that has really helped TNA wrestling was the rise of Josh Alexander. And he had a lot of really great matches. I also remember, I think he had a hardcore match at Hardcore Justice or something like that, so it really showed that, he was a bad motherfucker. And there's just a lot that he can do, really. So I really do not like seeing Josh Alexander in a lot of tag teams. There's so much he can do. Quite honestly, I've said this, that he could be the modern day Kurt Angle and Ryback. I also will say too, he's a big boy too. He has a lot of muscles on his body. So it's almost like, imagine him and Samoa Joe. Imagine him versus the Big Show. Imagine him versus Powerhouse Hobbs, really. Imagine him versus Wardlow. Imagine if he and Wardlow become a tag team and you do Bobby Lashley and Shelton. Josh Alexander has that, and also you look at Josh Alexander, he has that, don't fuck with me type of look, really. He looks like a more pissed off Kurt Angle. So I really just think that, I do not want to see him in tag teams or triple teams, or I do not want to see him just occasionally he usually gets pinfalled by a lot of people. When you're doing a match, you're having Speedball Mike Bailey or Kevin Knight get a pinfall on him, or Hiromu Tanahashi, if I'm saying his name right. It's just not a good look, really. So I really hope that he does not just become a there to be there type of guy, really. And I think with the Don Callis family, I've joked around. I've called them Team Rocket because really Will Ospreay, who is Ash Ketchum, he always usually beats them. But you need to kind of make the Don Callis family more formidable. But also, it's good to have them as single stars, really, because honestly, if you have something like Josh Alexander and he says something like, "Hey, you know what? I see this Mark Briscoe guy, and this Mark Briscoe guy is a problem. I'll take care of it." Or, "Oh, hey, Takashita betrayed the family. I'll take care of it." Or, "Hey, I see somebody has a Darby Allin is the TNT champion. I'm going to take care of this problem, really. I'm the walking weapon." Or he says something like, "Oh, well, Darby Allin is a hardcore wrestler. He does all this hardcore shit, really. I'm the walking weapon. I'll show him what a real weapon is, So I really want to see him have longer matches. I want to see him have more competitive matches. I just think that, as I said, if you've been champion somewhere for over a year, if you're known for main eventing pay-per-views and holding shit together, why oh why are you just, being a lackey, really? So I really just hope that he does more. Like I said, if I was booking AEW All Out, I would do two things with Josh Alexander. Number one is that I would have Josh Alexander do one, two things. I would do Josh Alexander and Wardlow versus Bandito and Brody King, or I would do Josh Alexander and Takeshita versus Brody King and Bandito to test the loyalty of Takeshita. That would be a good match. And then on top of that, I would also even say something like, "Hey, he does an open challenge for his Maple Leaf Championship," and it could be Anthony Bowens versus Josh Alexander. It could be Dana Garcia, Nigel McGuinness, or it could be somebody from Maple Leaf Wrestling, really. Have a bunch of them, have somebody there to have a match on AEW and put attention on that company, really. But as I said, I really think that if you're the walking weapon, really, you must be a golden sword, really, because there is some value to the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.